So I feel like this video is like long overdue. I have seen The Rock's ridiculous looking French toast on the internet for far too long. And pregnancy has really taken me over the edge with this craving. So we're making it. There are a few elements to this French toast. The first being a peanut butter coconut cream maple syrup. So we've got all the things. I am making extra sauce today. I'm gonna start with our maple syrup, which I buy from Costco, and it is a great price. Looking at this much maple syrup makes me think of one thing and one thing only, and that is the Super Troopers. Next we have peanut butter, which I also buy from Costco. This video is not sponsored by Costco, but wouldn't that be nice? I like to buy natural peanut butter, though it naturally separates. So you have to give it a good solid stir before you use it, just to re-emulsify that oil into the nut butter. And you really should do this like, I don't know, at least once a week, so you don't end up with like rock solid surface at the bottom and like all oil on top. But hey, it's got 2 ingredients, dry roasted organic peanuts and salt. So none of those other weird ingredients you might see in the other peanut butters. Looking at you, Peter Pan. I love peanut butter. Excuse me, I'm having a moment. And we've got some coconut cream. Just a note, if you haven't bought coconut cream before, you want to make sure you give it a nice whisk, because the cream kind of like settles at the top. So you want to reincorporate it first. And of course, if you're not like a coconut fan, you could always use just regular cream for this if you'd like. Feels a little skosh loose. Okay, that's delicious. However, I think I want to add a little bit more peanut butter to this party. It is like slightly thin, like it's not like liquidy at all, but I think it could be just slightly thicker and honestly a little bit peanut butterier. This also kind of satisfies some of that salt that we need. This maple syrup is so sweet. Oh yeah. This is looking real good, guys. And you know, I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. A little pinchy pinch. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good. I can smell what The Rock is cooking.
Can you smell?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a wrestling fan. I'm not. Is that even how he says it? Okay, so now it's time for the vanilla bean whipped cream. So funny story, I don't actually have vanilla bean. However, I highly recommend getting it on Amazon. It is so cheap. I will put the link to the vanilla bean that I get in the description of the video, but like way cheaper than getting it at the grocery store. It's like 10 of them for $10. I hope that's right. Either way, way cheaper. So I've got some vanilla bean paste that honestly is like out. So we're gonna squeeze as much of it as we can, and then we're gonna use vanilla extract, which is fine, guys. Vanilla extract, if that's all you have, that's fine. So I'm feeling a little insane today. Part of me just like doesn't want to do more dishes. So I'm gonna attempt to whip this by hand. We will see how long this lasts. But first, you guys know I can't just like not add collagen to something, right? It's like a tick. So this is one of my hacks to add a lot of extra protein. This is gonna be 36 grams of extra protein, hello? So I'm just gonna go ahead and dissolve that collagen in here first. And by the way, I don't know if you guys saw or not, you probably did not, but this is an organic pasture-raised heavy whipping cream. Pasture-raised, guys, that means the nutrition is better. It also means the animal welfare is better. Organic, you hope it means something better. You hope all of this means something, right? Something else that really helps too when you're whipping cream, especially by hand, which I'm like not doing right now, is using a metal bowl and sticking it in the freezer for a little while. You can maybe sticking the cream in the freezer too, just get everything really cold. It'll help it whip faster. Which is something I could like use my left hand for. It's just like, cannot compute. Yeah, feel that. My arm just like not know how to do this motion anymore. We've got to bring in some reinforcements. So this guy's actually like really easy to clean. I just didn't want to break out like the hand mixer. I was hoping to get this going a little bit more beforehand, but you know, here we are. Just gotta move the soap. Goes real fast. I don't want to discourage you guys. You want to like whip your own cream at home. Less cream is easier. 2 cups, so up. But yeah, this is like way faster. Oh my God, it just died. Woe is me. All right, well now is a great time to add our vanilla and our sugar. Actually, we're gonna just do like a couple of tablespoons here. This recipe is actually in my cookbook. Super cool collagen whip. Because you can't say whip without saying whip. And we're gonna add however much vanilla bean paste is still in here. Ooh, there we go. I don't like that there's like all these weird ingredients here. Yeah, I should have gotten it from Amazon. Dang it. The nice thing with the paste is you still get the flex, which is one of my favorite things about vanilla. Your turn. I'm gonna add just a little bit more vanilla extract. Ooh. Just measure with your heart. Yeah, feel the burn. I'd say that looks very good. And it tastes delightful. This is meant to be very lightly sweet. We are going to be eating it with something sweet after all. However, if you just like really want more sugar, of course you can add it. It's your life. Okay, so obviously it's French toast, so we need to make a custard for the bread to soak in. So we've got a few eggs. And we're gonna go ahead and add some cinnamon first. Apparently, if you mix your spices into the eggs first, they won't suspend in your custardy liquid. So by mixing the cinnamon with the eggs first, they stay evenly distributed instead of being suspended if you add it like at the end. I decided since I'm making extra of the whip and extra of the sauce, I might as well make extra of the custard. I'm just gonna save my leftovers because I plan on having this again this week. That's basically my plan here. All right, so gonna add some vanilla, again, just like, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say free ball it. What does that mean? Just like, you know, eyeball it is the right term. Wow. Just free ball it. All right, so we got some brown sugar. And honestly, I don't usually add sugar to my French toast, so I'm gonna add half of the amount of sugar that he normally does, just to like get the flavor, but like not really go there, you know what I mean? And my other kind of hack here, since a lot of people use half and half or heavy cream or a combination when they're making French toast, we are using evaporated milk. I know I use it all the flippin' time, but it is way higher in protein than half and half. It's even got, I think, like double the protein compared to whole milk. I have to say, adding the cinnamon to the eggs first really did work. Wow. Just gonna add a little pinch of salt. All right, we're in business. All right, so French toast. Obviously we need some bread. Brioche is an excellent choice for French toast, and it's also apparently what The Rock uses. However, if you want to find a nice loaf of challah bread, I love challah French toast, that would work too. Though I do feel like the shape of a brioche loaf is a bit more uniform compared to like the naughty shape of the challah bread. Also, whenever I say challah bread, I think of Chappelle Show with that one guy. Challah, 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 challah. I can't be the only one. All right, so first we are going to just trim off the ends here, a very small amount. Oh, it smells so good. I'm definitely gonna eat this. So we are cutting this into 4-inch slices. Wow, this is a pretty small loaf. Yeah, so we're only gonna get like 2 slices out of this bad boy. All right, so it looks like we're cutting just like kind of right down the center here. This is ludicrous. I'm just gonna trim off like just a tiny bit from the ends because like we don't need to add any more girth. 4 inches is enough. Any extra bread you end up with, you could totally make some lovely brioche breadcrumbs. I mean, large and in charge, kind of like The Rock. Am I right? All right, so it's time to soak these bad boys, and they are bad. Look at them, so naughty, so thick, holy moly. All right, so we are gonna dunk these in here for 20 seconds aside-ish, and then maybe repeat. We really want this mixture to soak through the bread. On a side note, if you are able to kind of let this go a little stale, it's only going to help your situation. Of course, we're not doing that today, but just FYI. I'm gonna press it down. I feel like it really benefits you to do a double batch of the custard. So if you're able to do more slices of bread, so you can really like submerge these. And we're just gonna flip it over. Okay, so I'm just gonna set this on the cutting board and we're gonna soak the other two. And our last piece. I am 30 weeks pregnant tomorrow, by the way. Only 7 weeks to go, and I know, I still have to tell you whether it's a girl or a boy. And I still don't know how I'm gonna do it. All right, now it is time to fry these, and I think it will behoove us to do that on all sides. What do you think? All right, so before I start frying, I'm just getting a pan ready with some parchment paper because once these fry on all sides, it's going to go into the oven. So I just really like to take a stick of butter like this and just kind of put it into the pan. A decent amount of butter for each one so you can really get that golden brown. All right. So huge. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Wow. Sure you get it really kissing that butter all the way around. You can always add more butter to the pan if you need to. Oven's ready. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. All right, so we're going to fry the bottom here. The only side that I'm not gonna fry is the top because it's like kind of pretty, you know? Make sure you get it all coated in the butter. All right, do the sides. Okay. Oh my goodness, guys. Like, come on with this. Ridiculous. All right, so I'm gonna put this on my baking sheet. I'm gonna do the other two and then I will be back. Okay, so we have our 3 big and beautiful French toasts. Oh my gosh, they look so good. Wow, 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 wow. Aren't they beautiful? All right, so we're popping these in the oven and then it's time to plate and then it's time to eat. The best part. Okay. They look the same. After going in the oven, they look the same. Big surprise, but let's go ahead and plate these bad boys, shall we? Toasted coconut flakes. Oh my goodness. Ah, can you smell what the rock? All right, let's eat. Can you smell? All right, I've got to stop. Oh. Just a hint of vanilla, perfect. Truly, I don't know how you're supposed to eat this. Guess we're gonna find out. Oh my gosh, it gets so squished. I will say, it's really hard to get the very inside of the bread soaked. That's why I think having the bread a little stale really helps, so that the outside of the bread doesn't like completely fall apart and you're able to soak it for a bit longer. That being said, the flavors are so good. I really love the toasted coconut. I am a coconut person. If you are not a coconut person, obviously you could just leave it off, but it does feel very like tropical Polynesian, which I believe the rock is, so makes sense. I love how peanut buttery that sauce is. Oh my goodness. This is the perfect beverage. I'm a whole milk girl. Like, I love whole milk, but this is pretty hefty. Almond milk is so light, low in calories. Another way to like really ensure that you're getting the bread soaked through is just to cut it smaller. You don't need to be as ridiculous as The Rock. Or me today. Or me any day. Let's get real here. This piece is like especially soaked. Oh yeah. So would I make this again? Yes, but I would definitely cut it into 2-inch thick slices. I think it would work much better. Otherwise, this is kind of fantastic. It's kind of delicious. Oh my gosh. If you made this with banana bread, how crazy would that be? Banana bread with peanut butter, maple syrup sauce, vanilla bean whipped cream, even the coconut. I think that would just be crazy. All right, guys, this is obviously my last bite. I'm not eating these other two. Are you crazy? Plus, my family is waiting very patiently behind the scenes to have them. Oh man. Also, I don't usually have ice in my milk, but it just really seemed so right today, like an ice cold glass of milk. All right, guys, well, that's it for me today. I am so happy that we got to try this together. The recipe will be linked in the description of the video. It's on my website so you guys can try it yourselves at home, both the 4-inch version and the 2-inch version. If you guys have been enjoying yourselves here, go ahead and like smash that subscribe button. Does anyone else think it's like really funny when people say that? Smash that subscribe button. Let me know if there's another like celebrity dish that you guys want me to try. There are some pasta recipes that I've got my eye on. I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.